Yes, we are live. Um, Welcome to the first Bequest Studios Fireside Chat. Now
Fireside.
we don't have a fire, but we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna
It's
have a
gonna be fire
conversation.
though. It's
Absolutely,
gonna
absolutely. So, um, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Before we get into our conversation and talk about our Kickstarters and what we got coming up and all those different things, thank you for being here. Um, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, consider going to the Bequest Studios YouTube channel, subscribing to that channel, liking this video. We're going to be having more content, coming from Bequest Studios, and we would really love to have you be a part of that. So definitely do that. Like this video, subscribe to the Bequest Studios channel, share this with somebody. Um, I think that's it. Tonight we're going to be having just a little bit of a conversation. Right now it's just a half. It's a half of Bequest Studios is here. Okay. We're waiting on our other two members, brothers, co-founders, if you will. And we're just gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about what we got going on. Obviously, we got Danny J. Quick in the building, the creator of Ace Blade. Danny, how you feeling, brother?
Hey man, I'm blessed and highly favored, as they say.
Ooh,
I'm you know,
preach, preach.
it's been a
Where's the organ?
it's been a journey getting to the end of this Kickstarter. But now we know the work that it takes. And now we know the work that it takes to get to these levels. So we just got to be willing to put in the work. And shout out to Kyron Silva, Taurus Comics in the building.
For sure, for sure. I'm glad you brought up the Kickstarter because that is one thing that we wanted to talk about. Um, you know what, Kyron? Man, I keep doing you dirty, Kyron. I be failing. I be failing, Kyron, for real. Um, but we love you, brother. We love you. Next time, next time. Danny, talk to us about the Kickstarter, man. We got the Kickstarter for Ace Blade number 10 on Kickstarter right now. What we got? 3 days left?
3 days left, man. 3 days left.
3 days left. What we sitting at? 9,500? Where we at?
We are a little. I wish I could tell you the exact number, but it's 9,000. I want to say $715, something like that, close to there.
Okay.
Last time I
Okay.
looked, I'm pulling it up right now. So, um, but yeah, man, we're close. We're closing in on that $10,000 stretch goal that we announced last week to get that signed print in here. So we excited, man. We still work
last week. To get that. Sorry
yeah,
about that.
the double play going on.
Yeah. I clicked over to the another tab and it pulled up the YouTube and I said, "Oh, pardon me, pardon me." But no, continue.
Yeah, you know, 3 days left. We did a lot of work to, before we launched this one. This is a thing that we talk about in our chats regularly, is how to launch a Kickstarter. And I think we were effective with the launch this time. I think we could have done better in the 2 weeks in the middle of the launch, but we did really good as far of yeah,
Ooh.
as far as uh as far as the launch goes. Yeah, Kyron, I've been trying. We've been talking about it. I ain't going. Hey, we're gonna talk about it, about you being part of Bequest, and you are part of Bequest because you're the artist for Ballad of Black Rose. So you've been part of Bequest since the beginning, really, but really making you a part of Bequest. But I ain't gonna say nothing because I ain't supposed to be revealing stuff. Yeah. Oh, we got a new backer since an hour ago. So 154 backers,
So
$9,886.
yeah, you said 9,700. We had 9,800.
Yeah.
This is great. And I just wanted to say as well, I feel like one of the things that I've really enjoyed about this campaign for myself, for me personally,
Mhm.
is when I'm telling people about the campaign, I haven't been saying, check out I think I did say it a couple of times, but in my mind, it's not check out Danny's campaign. I'm like, this is my campaign too. Like, this is Ace Blade is my character. I might as well have made Ace Blade up. Like, I'm a co-creator of Ace Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
might as well be.
We are winning. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. And just the amount of conversations that we've had in the Bequest, in Bequest, between the four of us, the five of us with Kyron, I think we feel the ownership of all these characters, of all these stories of, Elton and Pakuma and Scarlet Ranger and all of these characters, man. We feel kind of really part of the journey. So and I appreciate that because it's hard, it's impossible to do alone. All stuff is impossible to do alone. So it's great to have some brothers that can really get in the trenches with you for sure.
So this is what I want to ask you. We got 3 days left. What is something that you wish that you would have said throughout this campaign about the Kickstarter? I feel like, and I'm going to say this while you think about it, right? For me, whenever I'm running a Kickstarter, I feel like there are things, I get to the end of the campaign and I'm like, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I should have done this, right?
Yeah.
Are there some things that you can think of right now that's like, oh, I should have said this earlier in the campaign, or I should have thought about that? Like, what are some of those things you wish that you had said?
I think I didn't do the education part as much this time. I think every time we do a Kickstarter, we have to do that education of,
Well, hold on. The reason why I'm saying it is because I want you to say it now. So,
yeah.
So maybe you should get, like, after you say this, give the education. But no, go ahead.
Yeah. So the education of pledge right now, because you don't have to wait until the end. Like, you don't have to wait to the end to pledge. You don't have to wait until the money is in your account, because at the end of the campaign, it's going to come out. It's going to come out at the end of the campaign. And you even have a week. You even have 7 days after the campaign is over to pledge. So there's no reason not to pledge right now. If you want these books, it helps so much for people to pledge immediately, and that's one thing that I didn't do this time that I normally do, that I wish I would have done, kind of through the campaign. Like Fish said, every time you got to do the education, because we're bringing more people onto the platform every time. I literally got the analytics. I was looking at it the other day, and I think like 20 people who backed this campaign had never backed a Kickstarter before. And,
wow.
Those numbers could have gone up because, if I would have done the education part, I could have had more people come onto the campaign. And I know that Kickstarter as a platform values, bringing new people onto the platform. So that's something I wish I would have done more on this campaign for sure.
And as you're talking, I just want to say, we got the CEO of Bequest Studios joining us.
Hey, yeah.
we got the CEO. We got the man in charge.
Yeah, y'all know he laughing because the CEO is them two. Just make sure
shout out
in place.
Shout out to my guy Wally McNair. How you doing, brother? How you feeling?
I'm here.
For sure.
I heard Danny telling a bunch of lies, so I said let me join in and hear him directly.
I'm being honest as possible. I'm being as honest as possible right now, for sure.
Word. We got Wally on the show. We got Morgan commenting. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you doing, bro?
Come on. We in here. I hope he ain't still driving and commenting.
Right. This is either way. This is all bad. Yes, more Scarlet Ranger is on the way. Stay tuned.
Yeah, you got the pre-launch page up for Scarlet Ranger, right?
I do not. I don't know why you said that, but
I thought you had already had the pre-launch page going though.
We don't have it up yet. Well, we just got, we'll talk about that later. It's on the way. More Scarlet Ranger is on the way. We got some things in the works.
But I will say for there's a lot of creators in the chat. something new for Kickstarter is that you don't have to have, you know, the whole page filled out to get that pre-launch page now. So like you can put the skeleton together, you can put the, you know, the name, the title, you know, your funding goal on there, and then you can get that pre-launch page super early so you can start getting people to sign up. So you know, even if the launch date isn't until 2027, you can go ahead and start building that following. So, you know.
Yeah, teach us, Danny. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that, brother. So I think this is a more general question, and this is about the mindset, or I guess the approach to Kickstarter. But outside of a funding goal for your Kickstarter, how do you measure or think about or define success when you run a Kickstarter campaign? Like outside of just hitting the funding goal, are there other things that you say, yeah, this was a successful campaign?
For me, it's really the launch, man. I think you know, being able to get people involved in the beginning. And, you know, that's one thing that I think we did well this time. Yeah, Wally got me beat with who got more books. I don't know. I think I might be in third place. Guida said, who's got more books in the background. I'm definitely not me. But I think, yeah, that just the launch, man. The launch is the main thing. Then
a better question is, who's read more of their books?
I might have y'all beat it.
That is a question. No way.
Danny don't read books, y'all.
You don't have me beat. I know you ain't read more books than me. I know that. Come on, Danny. Come on, cuz.
These are single issues. Y'all got graphic novels and omnibuses.
Okay, yeah.
We got graphic novels, biographies, autobiographies.
I can read one of these in 5 minutes. I know
movie scripts,
all kind of stuff back here, bro.
And we're glad Morgan ain't, because we know Morgan is at last place when it comes to who read the most books. So because Morgan buy the joints and
look, here you go right now. Here you go talking about that's irrelevant. Is he talking about books? He can't be talking about books.
He said who read more is relevant. Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
Terrible.
Read.
Look at the traditional.
Hey,
where'd that come from?
Hey, exclusive. I need to get some sounds on here. Some. Right. Exclusive.
Shoot, yeah. I didn't know you were working on the. Are you working on that, or was that something you were working on at the time, Wally?
It's been worked on.
This dude, Wally.
Question answer.
It's being worked on. Yeah, yeah, I think for me, I've been thinking about Kickstarters, and obviously you want to hit your funding goal, but I also think about like the people, like the number of people we're able to reach. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like how do you bring in new people you never heard of, people who, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. Like, you know, you've done something when you built your base, and you know there's going to be like a certain number of people that's going to show up. You know what I'm saying? So then the question becomes, once those people show up, how do you find, you know, the other people, the others, you know what I'm saying? And so I think when I'm thinking about Kickstarter, I'm like, part of the success is being able to say, you know, we reached this many new people. We brought more eyes on the campaign, people that we don't know, people we've never seen, you know what I'm saying, and introduce something new to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. What we got going on?
Well, how you measuring success outside of the funded goal?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking so well. I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Got other things. I got janitorial activities to take care of. How do I measure success in Kickstarters or just in general?
Kickstarter specifically.
Outside of just hitting the funding goal, what do you use to measure success?
Just launching the Kickstarter is a success to me.
Mhm.
because I got the project far enough, whatever that means, far enough along to want to push and pursue the next level, the next step with it. So that's a success. Because typically it means something has been done with the book, even if it's not finished. And yeah, I mean, anybody supporting it, y'all know my personal history with Kickstarter in the beginning. So just having a pledge come in is a form of success for me.
Right.
You know,
Sure. I will never ever forget. Like, I don't know exactly when it was that you were harping on that, but I remember the impact that it had on me. Where you literally pulled up the campaign. It was like it's still there. Like we did.
oh yeah, I'm not taking it down. It's a reminder. And I wasn't harping on it. I was just using it as an example because sometimes I know some people. I know some people that get like
That was a little harping.
some people get into a place where they're like, oh, I'm tired of Kickstarter. And so I just want to remind people like, yo, it could be worse. You know what I mean? Like
It could be.
There's people in this conversation that's had it worse, but I don't blame nobody for that. I learned a lot from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, so my sidestep pitfalls, get back ups is for somebody else to learn. You know, so they can get better. Hopefully, you know. Some people only show the what they call success, and they don't want to let people know, hey, there's another side to this. You know, it don't always go perfect.
Yeah.
And even the successful Kickstarters don't always mean that everything is taken care of. You know what I mean? Some people get it misconstrued. They're like, oh, they see Danny's campaign and be like, oh, it's close to 10 grand. So they must be straight. And I'm like, yeah, but what did it cost to do what's been done? So how much of that 10 grand is actually profit? How much of that 10 grand will Danny actually enjoy? You know what I'm saying? How much of that will he invest back into other people's projects, trying to support the whole world? You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like all those conversations come with it too, you know? So yeah.
But see, but that's the thing too, right? Where there's always something, there's always the next thing, right? So you get a successful campaign, right? Then it's okay, well, now we got to fulfill it. Okay, cool. You fulfill everything. Then it's okay, now let's move to the next book. Okay, you do that, then it's, there's always the next thing that's like we're moving on. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but that's why I think it's important for us to celebrate the little wins as we go along, right? So it's like, okay, we launched. Woo, that feels good. Success, right? Okay, cool. We got our first backer. Boom, success, right? Then you hit the funding goal. Boom. Oh, this is great. You know what I'm saying? It's like each little thing, at least for me, it's like just that those little celebrations become fuel to just push me on to that next milestone, to that next task. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. True indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, I think it's.
Oh yeah, Danny Rich. Anybody who just want to know, Danny like crazy rich, like yeah.
Hey,
him and Kyron, like the richest comic book creators outside of.
Nah, that dude Kyron's on another level. Listen, these came from they were giving them away at Hobby Lobby, and I just happened to have the right vehicle to be able to put them in there at the time. So that's the only way I got them. I enjoy some free stuff every now and then for sure.
Like most rich people.
Terrible. As you got 32 omnibuses in the back and 2,800 hardcovers and pops.
I worked on some of those though, so I mean, take it for whatever you will. This whole section from here to here. Yeah. Huh?
So I didn't pay for those. I got paid for those.
Right. There's a difference.
So speaking of, I see Fish says right here. Oh, did it not pop up? No, wrong one. He looks at backing other Kickstarters as his tide. He sows into other people chasing their dreams. I think that's true. I think for me, it becomes increasingly difficult just because there's so many great projects out here. There's so many great creators and people to support. Well, on some level, it becomes like, okay, I got to figure out a balance. Like I can't support. I would love to, but I can't support everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I do wonder, are there any, indie projects, any Kickstarters, indie creators that's on your radar right now that you think people should know about, people should be checking out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny said, "Oh yeah, for sure. Let me pull out my list. Hold up. Let me see who I backed recently. Let me see the 10 people I backed yesterday."
No,
Right.
bro,
I should pull Danny's list because he got a list.
no, brother. The thing is I buy. So instead of going to the comic book store every week, like I love comic books, man. I like reading. I like sharing. I like making content about comic books, and I largely buy comics on Kickstarter. I'll be backing Kickstarters. Hoping that you can help the indies out, and also I want to read these stories. So yes, I have backed a few campaigns, during this campaign, like the homie Malcolm.
Hey, brother, he just asked to name some people that you support. He ain't asked for no disclaimer.
Subject Zero. He's got issues 1 and 3 out right now. On Kickstarter.
15 comics. Yep. Is this?
Comics.
Yep.
Yeah, he's out there, and then there's the Finding 52 joint. That's not necessarily a comic book, but the homie DJ Phillip, he is doing the trying to find the first appearance of Black Panther, the original pages of Black Panther. And
That's on Kickstarter?
Yeah, he's on Kickstarter right now. Yeah.
What's it called?
Finding 52. Yeah. So those are two good ones for sure.
What about you, Wally? You got anybody on your radar you think we should be
I mean, y'all know I don't be paying. Never mind. So I do like the book that I don't know this cat personally, but T.J. Barnes, the book he has with Aunt Piper, the Super Predator joint.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not on Kickstarter right now, but I mean, it's still a book that people can support. But I thought that joint was pretty interesting, pretty dope. I mean, of course, the team Scarlet Ranger. I don't really read Ace Blade. Like,
we know.
Like it's yeah.
You don't got to tell everybody that.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were just being honest.
We know amongst the team, but you didn't have to tell everybody else.
We talk about like who you support and not who you don't support.
Who you don't support.
Oh yeah. I mean, I still support it. I be sharing it and all that. So that's still.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just don't read it. Yeah.
I just don't read it.
I'm with you. I see the distinction. I see.
You know what I'm saying? The Harlems, the Lumberjacks, all them joints is cool. I don't know, man. It's my man Alex Ortiz got a dope joint that just dropped.
Yeah.
They just got funded and everything. Man, it's just a bunch of there's I got Pa Kuma. There's another Kuma out there. That's a pretty dope joint.
Yeah, that's Brian Cannon who was just in here. He was talking about that. Yeah, that's his joint. Yeah.
Kid Kuma. Yeah.
Kid Kuma. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a plethora of dope projects out there, man. So I mean, technically it's Stephanie's joint. It's an independent release technically, right?
Roots of Madness. She got the trade that's about to come out, that's about to drop. And I think the trade for Temporal, already came out. I got that joint too.
Yeah, I got that at Heroes. Yeah.
Anything either one of the Gregs is doing, I typically try to rock with,
Yeah. Hammer. I just read Hammer by Greg Elise. That was great.
Yeah, I had to send him a message. I had to send him a message about Hammer. I was like, bro, you couldn't put my man some clothes on. You couldn't have, like, what's going on, Greg? What's happening? But
when you said that, I was like, why was that your takeaway from this story? There was so much other stuff that was happening in this story.
Right, some other things to focus on. Oh, and got to give props to Fish, man. Fish is, I don't know Fish as well as Danny does, but he's probably one of the fastest illustrators in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's.
Oh, he got a pre-launch page up right now, huh? That's what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
They got Kyron's pretty cool too, but he hang out with Danny, so I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta get Kyron on the show. I asked Kyron if we could work on a project together, like a short. Y'all know I like doing like the short 5-pagers or something.
Yeah.
Kyron, he ain't really seemed too interested in it, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and.
You must have.
It's all mind my business. You know what I'm saying?
Kyron just told me the key to getting access. I mean, hey, Kyron, that is a good way to read fourth wall books and not have to pay for them. But I don't really want to read the fourth wall books, so it's more like if you can tell me how to get paid for not reading them, then I would appreciate that.
You can just post about stuff that you haven't read and get paid for, like most people do. Just
like most people do.
just be online posting and be like, oh, I ain't read this, but here it is.
Right.
And I didn't like it. As a matter of fact, if you hate on it, if you get online and you hate on it, you actually might get paid for it.
This is true. That's
what be happening these days.
Controversy sells. Controversy sells.
We ain't gonna dwell on the suckers though.
Yeah, for sure. I want to mention Episi Latumbe. I had her on my show 2 weeks ago, I believe. She's working on a historical graphic novel that is about Sundiata Keita, who was the uncle of Mansa Musa, the founder of the Mali Empire. And I met her in Atlanta at it's called Afrofest, and it looks great. I mean, it looks great. The campaign is finished now, but she's taking pre-orders until end of this year. But the quality of the work, the artwork, the sample pages, everything just looks great. Everything looks great. And then herself, she has a real like when you meet her, she got like this passion, this presence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she really cares about the story and putting together like a quality product. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to shout her out. Y'all check that out. It's called Songs of Sahara. The first book is called Serpent in the Sand. Serpent in the Sand. So y'all look out for her.
She got a serpent that, it's in the sand. I guess I'm gonna check it out anyway. And it might not be trying to fly, but
I got a side question though. I just wanted to ask, and we can come back to it. Everything going on with this Children of Blood and Bone situation with the creator and the film studio. My wife asked me a question. She was like, "Yo, as a creator, like, where do you stand in a situation like this? Like, do you go see the movie, or do you assume something terrible happened and ride with the creator, even though she's saying people can still go see it?" Like, and I was like, not knowing the context of what's going on is a tough situation, especially since you want to support the creator, but you want to support all these actors and directors and cinematographers and whoever else. So I just want to throw it out there. We can come back to it later, but like,
well, I can speak to that right now. This is why I hate that she came out and said anything. I wish if she didn't want us to see it, then it would make sense for her to say, "Hey, don't go watch the movie. I'm not gonna watch the movie. Y'all don't go watch the movie." But when she says, "I don't care if y'all go see it, but I'm not gonna watch it," it's like, okay, obviously, for me at least, my first initial response is I'm gonna side with Tommy. Like, you the creator, like, I'm siding with you. But then I'm also like, what about all the other people that we respect that's working on this project? If you cool with us going to watch it, maybe I should go watch it, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot of confusion because we don't know what happened. We don't know why she's saying that.
Yeah.
So it's I wish she had just not said anything until after and then been like, "Hey, this is what we got going on." Boom, boom, boom.
I agree with Ro.
I'm going to see it though. I'm gonna go see it. That's my stand.
Oh, I know Morgan going to see it. Every time somebody posts, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm going to be in the theater 12 times." Yo, I'm like, So she gonna be clear that they're not work with fourth wall, because she gonna be like, yeah, them cats made it clear that they gonna be with the studios.
If she, like Rose said, if she said don't go see it,
if she said don't go see it, I wouldn't go see it because I support her. But she didn't say don't go see it.
Yeah, she gonna cash that check.
Also, I don't sound like that.
Exactly.
Also,
she gonna cash the check.
She gonna cash all them checks
for sure.
And I bet you if it get a sequel green lit, she gonna cash another check. And I think
the deal was for a multi-movie situation, though.
I think it was too.
Oh yeah, okay. So hey,
that's another reason to go see it, in my opinion. Like, okay, I mean, you probably be mad, but I also think there's a bigger thing here too. Even if she's got beef with them, if we want to see more content like this, I feel like we gotta support it. If we let it flop, the people doing the numbers, they don't care why it flopped. They're not gonna say, oh, well, there was drama around it, that's why I did it. They're gonna say, these are the numbers. We're not making movies like this no more.
Right.
And so it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
I think the controversy actually makes me want to go see it more, to be honest with you. And I think that might be.
Oh, you think it's a conspiracy? Never mind.
I mean, I don't know. Alan Moore is notorious for hating on anything that they adapt from something he did, and people that support him still go see it. I mean, his stance is more or less they can't convert my work properly. Mm-hmm. They're gonna leave something out. So I guess we're clear on what that stance is.
Which is fair for Alan Moore. I mean, you can't put everything he be writing in there. It's like, okay, bro, we got to choose some things, sir.
Right.
I thought V for Vendetta was solid, though. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did think that was good. Yeah, for sure.
V for Vendetta was. I mean, most of the adaptations were done by people who cared about the work. It seemed, Watchmen.
Go ahead. Oh yeah.
But it's like it's a different. I'm understanding also that it's a different medium. Like telling a story, just like going from a novel. The guest that we had on Foretells last night, going from telling a story in a novel to telling a story in a comic book is different. So of course, telling a story in a film or TV, going from a comic book is going to be different. Or going to animation, like we see with X-Men '97, like they doing some cool stuff that wasn't really. I mean, it's based on some stuff that was in the comics, but it wasn't really in the comics, So it's going to be a little different, and that might ruffle some feathers. But I think as long as everybody is getting paid for their work, and I think it's cool.
But here's the thing: we don't know why she's mad, though.
Yeah,
like if she's mad, if it comes out that she's mad because they had to change some things and I didn't like it, I'm gonna be like, okay, that happens. But if she's mad because they did her dirty, then it's like, okay, hold up, now we got a different thing here. You know what I'm saying? But again, nobody knows why she's mad, so we're sort of speculating.
Right.
What I saw made it seem like it was something between her and Amanda Sandberg.
It did look that way. She was like, "Yo, don't text me no more. Lose my number." I'm like,
I don't know why that got posted, but I mean, if it had something to do with her and Amanda,
she posted it. She posted it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She posted it without full context. But even that's not gonna make me walk away from my movie.
Right.
Because I get into it with one of the actors, even if somebody on that actor's team, they had to do something crazy for me to be like, yo, yeah, I'm done.
The key thing to me is that she, whatever it is, has to be a personal grievance because she didn't tell. But it could also be that she understands what this means for the culture as a whole. So she doesn't want to be, as the creator of this work, she doesn't want to be the reason that this ends up sinking too.
My only concern about this movie from a certain standpoint is how fast it's moving. Like they started filming in February. It's releasing in January. That's not the typical schedule for a movie of this magnitude.
I thought they'd been filming. They just started in February.
I thought they've been pushing it back though, if I'm not mistaken.
From my understanding, they started maybe that's off a little bit, but it went through limbo between studios and then getting picked up, then getting the green light, then getting. So it just feels like a lot has to be done for editing and post and things of that nature. So I do wonder if maybe that played a part. But either way, she would have known that beforehand. Like, so.
But that might play into it. That might be part of the problem. Y'all not giving this enough energy, enough.
Dang, why are you scratching your milk dud, bro? What's up?
I can't see with the magnitude of actors and actresses that are involved. If there was some turbulence of a level that I don't even know how to really say that, but I think if there were like studio issues, if there were issues about like what this is gonna how it's gonna turn out and stuff like that, Viola specifically has made things clear on plenty of sets and outside of them. You know what I'm saying? I would think, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I wish if she wasn't gonna say what happened, then I wish she just didn't say anything at all. Not until after it was done.
Right.
Because now the speculation, for those of us who are fans of her, you know, the speculation is just like, all right, what the freak, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? And I'm still gonna get, you know what I'm saying, the siren joint. It don't make me not a fan. I just wish she hadn't went about it the way she's doing it. If you're gonna say anything, you should have, you know what I mean? Like, you should have waited until it was done and then said it then. But I mean, you know, it could have been a spur of the moment thing. She just had a moment of weakness, or she, you know, I just felt like she had to say it. Now I don't know.
Yeah, and like, you know, I agree with you. Like I said, I don't really have no issues with her saying it. I just think it just creates an awkward situation for those of us who are fans of her. Because at the end of the day, I think we want to support her. And so now it's just like, well, how do we support you best in this situation? Because if I go watch this movie and I find out later it was something crazy, I'm going to be mad I went and watched the movie. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you know.
I mean, my best way to support her is buying a new book. I got the other 3. Get a new one. Keep supporting that. She decides to put out another movie, then I'll be there for that too. I mean, we can't do nothing about something she won't tell us about.
Kind of like the expositional lore you're talking about.
I think it's
thinning the veil between life and death.
We're gonna until she says don't go see it. You know, it ain't really no choice for me. I'm going to go see it until she says, hey, they really screwed me over. One thing that I did say that made sense, and it's an educational thing for us, you know, being people who've never, you know, had movies done, but who hope to have movies done, is they said something about her contract having you know, she got the first draft of the script or whatever. And I guess the person that was breaking it down said that the normal situation in Hollywood is that the writer, you know, gets the first write and the first rewrite in those situations. But after that, the studio can come in with whoever they want to. You know, they got rights to come in since they put so much money behind it. If those first rewrites aren't, you know, what they intend, then, or what they can film, then they can bring other people in to you know, work with it. And once you bring other writers in, those splits go a different way. So, you know, the person that was breaking it down was saying that that may have been the thing, but since this is her first film, she wouldn't have known that. We wouldn't have known that, you know, going into it also. So, you know, it's just until the information comes out, we won't know. But I intend to go see it. And if what would y'all? I want to know what y'all would do in a situation like that, though. Like if something that you know wrote got adapted into another medium, and you know you had to give up some creative control, you know, maybe, and you weren't happy about it, would you want people to support it, or would you go get online and tell them the real deal?
I'm putting the graveyard out, cause I mean, if it's that heavy to me, I'm exposing everything for certain. But it depends on what it is. Like I'm not gonna say I would destroy or tear everything down if it's not justified. But if there's something shady that went on, I'm gonna let everybody know what shady went on. You know what I'm saying? They can decide for themselves whether I'm tripping or whatever. Obviously, I would talk to people that I trust before I did that. And obviously I would talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it depends on what it is. depending on the situation, obviously we sit down and talk about whatever it is, and then make a choice. But depending on what it is, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and you got to say what you got to say, and put people on blast, and you know. But again, we have. I don't think anybody has any idea whatsoever what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It could be as small as people not liking Amanda Sandberg cast as Amari. Like,
it can't just be that though, because she was in set pictures on the set after that was done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speculation aside, to Danny's question, yeah, it's a very situational thing. Like, if we agreed on something and then they completely backtrack on what we agreed to in writing, I mean, I'm probably not gonna say much or nothing. I'm going straight to the other side to get that taken care of. Like, if we got it in writing, but
Okay.
you know, you can't walk into too much of Hollywood or anything expecting everything to be on the terms that you might want it to be on, because at the end of the day, there's people that are in positions, want to be in positions, and if you are going to control it, one of the few ways to do that is to bring it already done. And now I'm just giving you a delivered product, you know. But even then, something could get cut and re-edited depending on what those agreements are. I mean, even looking at like the guys who created The Last Airbender and some of what they went through after the original series, and having ups and downs with agreements and blah blah blah, to finally come back around and get things to where they have it now. Like, these things happen, bro. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in positions who they're not creators, but they want to tell creatives how to be who they are, and instead of, you know, handling the position that they're supposed to do well. So
That's
these
fact.
things happen.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I think for me, it's all about knowing the business that you're walking into. You know, I think having the contracts, having the paperwork, having the things in writing, and then knowing, for me, I got to know like what hills I'm willing to die on and what hills I'm not willing to die on, right? So some things, you say you want to change this, you want to change that, all right, cool. You can change those things, cool. But this right here, we can't change that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, number one, I would know those things going in. And then number two, depending on what the project is, I would have, I wouldn't want to take anything that I'm super attached to anyway. You know what I'm saying? So for me in my writing process, there are things that I write that I know I feel very strongly about, and I'm very attached to. And those things I would want to keep close. There are other things that I write that I know they're just commercially viable, and I don't really have no real like emotional attachment to it. So if I sell this to you and you change it, it's like, well, that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So if I was in that situation, I don't think I would, like y'all said, it depends what it is, but I don't think I would air it out, because I would just be like, this is part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Again, depending what it is, right?
Yeah.
I just thought about what I would do. I would call Top Dog Law.
Carry on what you were saying, bro. Carry on, bro. This guy.
I would call Top Dog Law.
This guy.
It's up.
I be hearing them commercials all the time. Y'all got Top Dog
It's
down
up.
in Atlanta?
No, that's definitely a North Carolina thing. I'm like, I
It's
don't know what
up,
y'all
bro.
talking about.
Top Dog Law is up. What's up, bro?
First of all, Top Dog Law don't handle entertainment cases, so let's just
Yes,
move
they
on
do, bro.
from
Top
that.
Dog Law do everything. You tripping?
I remember, and Danny might remember this, when I was close to working out a deal with a certain comic company who has 2 letters in their name, and their parent company has 2 letters in their name, and a brother.
Mysterious. Mysterious.
You know, some brothers who runs a place up in DC. But anyway, I mean, watch what anyway.
I think I'm with you. I think I'm back with you.
I remember whenever I was talking with
I
them,
want to be associated.
and I was trying to just do cover work, and then it turned into a conversation about my Fairy Tale Nights project. And there was It was like a 3-4 month back and forth about it, and then finally the editor, who I won't name, I'm not even sure if he's at DC anymore now, but he came and was like, "Look, here's the reality. If we do work this out, Warner Brothers is going to have anything that comes over here that's creator owned. They're gonna want to take that on. They're gonna want to have first option, and they're gonna want to make some changes if they do decide to move it forward. And it's gonna be hard to negotiate those things. And one of the things he was talking about was changing the main character, who was modeled after my daughter. And it was like, yeah, this is one of those things like Rose talking about where this is too personal. This is for something beyond. I can't give you that. Like I just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Even though those dollars would sound good. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing that stopped us from moving. There was a couple other things that came into play too, but that was one big thing that stopped us from moving forward. And it was a life-changing situation. Like it was a truly life-changing situation. I might have almost shed a tear. But
your eyeballs were sweating.
Just a little bit. But it was like I gotta make a decision.
His eyeballs don't sweat.
I mean, listen, when you're looking at your kids and saying this could change their lives, but this could change their lives, this decision either way, it's tough, you know.
Oh, the dog.
I mean, it would be like somebody taking Scarlet Ranger and they say, we want to make this a revenge story. And I'm like, he just want to make his grandfather proud. Like, this is not a revenge story. Like, we can't change that. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It would be like that. You know what I mean? It would be that would be tough.
Or them saying the mantle didn't come from his grandparents. The mantle came from his grandfather. It came from somewhere else. And
it'd be like, come on, man. Come on. I don't know if we could do that.
Morgan, what the? Can we cuss on this, bro?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, this is not my show. This is Bequest. So you tell me.
Let me ask the other CEO. Can we cuss on here, Danny? I just don't want my position to be replaced.
You talking to yourself?
You can't fire the CEO. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is this? What the hell is you eating, Morgan? Like you eating like you ain't eating days, bro. You good?
Man, I've been on the road all day and moving stuff for baby girl. As soon as I got home, I knew I was eating something. You don't have to worry about that.
Jesus.
Bro, carry on, man. What else you got on your list?
So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about with y'all, I know it's been 2 or 3 weeks.
I like Kyron's answer.
What? What Kyron's answer?
Kyron will rarely cuss on our show.
I can't tell by this though.
One of the things I wanted us to talk about was it's been 2 or 3 weeks now, but I still think it would be good for us to talk about Heroes Con and just sort of debrief and just sort of talk about. I guess my first question that I had listed on here was, what were some of your overall just thoughts and just feelings, leaving Heroes Con this year? So what you think, Danny? Let's start with you, Danny. What were your overall thoughts and feelings?
Man, it was a great show.
Oh, and also tell the people what Heroes Con is, before you do that.
Heroes Con is the premier comic book convention in North Carolina, run by Sheldon Drum and the team.
It's one of the top on the East Coast.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
Run by Sheldon Drum and the team over at Heroes Aren't Hard to Find in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we've been attending individually for a long time, and we started, kind of pushing our areas together. Pause. To
you say?
You know what?
What did you say just now?
Yeah, keep going. Stay focused.
We've been having tables near each other so that we can, operate closer as a team. And this time we were, they placed us in Indy Island, and we had a good time. We had the 4 of us were there. The homie David came through for one day, who co-wrote Elton, is right? Co-wrote Elton.
Yeah, co-writer, co-creator.
co-creator of Elton. So the Bequest team was there, and we had a really good time, man. We had some deals for people for shut up, Kyron, for pushing for buying a bundle, and then we also had our individual works, and I had a good time, man. I always have a good time with you brothers, and I always appreciate the Heroes Con because they always have people come out. They got real people who love comic books at the show, which is not always a thing, but I had a good time. What about y'all?
Go ahead, Morgan.
Well, I agree with my nephew, and I still feel bad for that. Even though I didn't really do anything, you know what I'm saying? But
what?
It doesn't matter. He's hurt. He's hurt, so I'm hurt. So
way to start the movie in the middle and tell the story back.
Yeah,
so maybe people understand.
It's on my heart. I feel bad.
Tell people that he was there.
I still feel bad. I still feel bad, man. I love my nephew and I let him down. But anyway, yeah. So I thought the show was great. Financially, I think that was our best show. I used to look forward to the time where we'd have trades to be able to offer it at conventions and to look at the first convention that we did, which I won't name, and
well, the first convention we did as Bequest Studios. You mean, huh? That's what you mean.
It was still the same thing. Yeah, I don't want to name. Yeah, to go from there to now, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of big.
Like when me and Danny first started doing conventions, we literally didn't even have comic books. We just had the short stories. So to go from dreaming of, you know what I'm saying, having the comics to going to having trades and then meeting Wally, meeting Ro, founding our own company, having the bundles that we could put together for Bequest. And I think as far as the flow of sales, I think, that first experience that we had as Bequest was all around, for us as a team, it was just informative. For a show, that's a separate conversation. But we learned from that though, and we got better. And I feel like this was a lot smoother, and we only going to continue to get better. So I always look forward to Heroes Con. It's my favorite convention to go to. So I just look forward to. I'm really looking forward to getting Kadara Chronicles done and having that at the table, and all of us being able to pitch that. People being able to see the artwork from far away for that, and have them come by the table for that. So yeah, Heroes Con it was dope as always. It always is. Shout out to everybody involved. Seth came and checked on us constantly. I won't say constantly, make it seem like he was annoying, but you know what I mean. Like he was checking in on a regular basis. Jeff was always volunteering, and make sure what I'm saying, we held down and stuff like that. So, man, shout out to everybody at Heroes Con.
For sure. Wally, what you think?
Oh, you don't even know who Big Rube is, Danny. What are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, Heroes Con is home for me. So I've been doing it. Well, I've been attending since I was a kid. So it's
how long ago was that?
When I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And you could measure.
There's no time range.
Yeah, you remember, kid age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so since then,
yeah,
and up until till this summer, it's still going. So yeah, it's a very important show to me. Shouts to Seth and Carla, for always rocking with us, holding it down. Sheldon for keeping it going. Yeah, I thought it was it's home show. It's always dope. It's always good to see people turn out, support. Always good to be with you brothers, even when some of us are determined to sabotage us. It's still always dope to be there to try to bail the water out and keep the ships going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, hey man, we're gonna work through it, we're gonna get there, and it's always cool to see other people come to our region and get the support And I do feel like, and I don't want to make it Heroes is probably one of the last traditional Comic Cons that still focuses on books and creators and shops and that whole vibe, of what all this started out as in the beginning. And I think that has a lot to do with where the Shelton and the rest of his team come from and what they love about this art form. So it's dope. Look forward to it every year. Hopefully, we'll be there again next year. Well, we're gonna say we will be there next year. I enjoy it, man.
Yeah, I feel the same way that y'all feel. I think that for me, this even goes back to the minicon. The minicon was great this year. The minicon was great. Heroes was great. It just seemed like a great. I guess some of the changes that they made, it just seemed like it just felt really good. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm in Atlanta, Heroes feels like home show to me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta and I haven't been doing Heroes as long as y'all. It still feels like home show. And that's probably because of y'all, because I get to see y'all, kick it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We laugh and joke and we doing what we do. So, yeah, and then we got to give a shout out to the Art of War. What are they collective? What are they? What are they called? Group, team? I don't know, but they
the Art of War fam.
Yeah, they came through, and just the support and the love that they show at the show, but then even after the show, you know what I'm saying? On Sun Tzu's Whatnot, and just last night, I was getting messages that they were selling, Scarlet Ranger on Whatnot last night. And, I messaged him and I just said, yo, like, man, I appreciate the love. He said, man, we sold more Scarlet Ranger than we did Absolute Batman. And they just showing so much love to me, to Wally, to Danny, to Morgan. And I think that's one of the great things about being able to do the shows is you get an opportunity to shake hands and meet people and really interact over your work. You know what I'm saying? You spend so much time alone working on this stuff. And so it's special to be able to have conversations and meet people and talk about it and see people getting excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with y'all. It was great. Felt like home. It was good to be there, and definitely plan and hope to be there next year. Are there any takeaways or lessons that you think, you took individually, personally, or some lessons that you think the team needs to take? You know what I'm saying? What y'all have any thoughts on that?
Guida said he's gonna send y'all CEOs his portfolio.
Oh, you know what? I saw that. I was just going offline, just share your email, Wally, so that he could make sure y'all get connected.
I don't know if y'all can't spell. Y'all know what letters are or what, but he said the CEOs. So that would be
look like Wally to me.
Can we go ahead and put it to a vote? Who's the CEO?
I don't make no decisions at.
We put it to a vote.
And what happens when people vote for somebody and they don't take the position?
It's getting spooky out here now.
That's not what's in the bylaws. The bylaws say
pull up the bylaws.
Well, so what's the violation for somebody that don't do the supposed job? Like, what happened to them?
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
They got to report to the CEO.
No, don't worry about that.
With it. I'll shoot the fair one. I'll take the fade.
Don't worry about it, CEO. Don't worry about it.
I'll take the fade. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Guida got a vote. Guida said he gonna send you email very soon. It's a wrap. Even he know. He can feel the energy through the screen. He know what time it is. He know what time it is.
If Guida send me the portfolio, it's gonna be for another company that I actually have power and say so over. Because you gotta go through these too much red tape with them fourth wall boys to get anything approved.
This ain't
Wally.
That's crazy.
Wally being real humble. Wally being real humble right now. But we all know behind the scenes.
He been a
telling
real
us what
jerk.
to do. He be telling us what to
There's a
do.
difference.
Yeah, because I wanted to launch my Kickstarter in April, and then I got outvoted.
We
Wally
all
and
told you
Ro.
not to
We
do that.
all said
We
don't
all
put that
said
on
that's a
me.
bad
Don't put
idea,
that
my
on me,
boy.
bro.
Wally and Ro, they both said, and
Morgan
I
too. Morgan
was
told you
outvoted.
too.
I was outvoted. Yeah, I was outvoted. So, but I appreciate you, brothers, because I think it helped out, giving us some more time.
You think?
Yeah, I listen. See, I listen sometimes.
Oh, go ahead, Wally. Go ahead.
Nah. I go back to what. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just thinking, did y'all have any takeaways or lessons that you think that you individually want to take, or that you think the team should take? What y'all think?
I'll say, man, I think that the one thing that I was unsure about when it comes to the Kickstarter was selling books before the Kickstarter. I was really unsure how that would go, and I want to say we printed like 100 copies. We did like 25 of the Sanford Green covers, 25 of the Absolute Back Ace Blade joints, and then some of the other variants, and we sold all of them joints. All of them joints got sold. Between Heroes Con, Acme Comics, and the 5-Star Comic Con, they got sold, and the people who couldn't buy them, we got
shout out to 5-Star Con.
Yeah, we got to tell them about the campaign launching, and I think that work really did help. Being in front of people who, you get a captive audience about comic books. So I was really nervous about that, and I think it helped more than it hurt. I think that some of those people who would have pledged to the Kickstarter, got the books, and but some of them got the books and still pledged to the Kickstarter. Shout out to Ben Weiland, shout out to Sun Tzu, because there was stuff that they couldn't get at the show that they were able to get on the Kickstarter. So, I was nervous about that, really killing the numbers, but we were able to use some of that money for ads and things like that. So, I won't be as nervous about that again. So that's one thing that I definitely will repeat in the future if we get an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, for us internally, us coming up with the bundles that had the number ones in it. I think that was a good idea, having different ways to do that when we go to shows, to have a number ones bundle, or, once we get to the point where all of us are, I'm proud of the progress that we made since we come to know each other. Like we all are close to having a trade of something, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing to be in a spot where, you know what I'm saying, you got an Ace Blade trade, you got a Lumberjacks trade, Scarlet Rangers literally like right around the corner, while they still, you know what I'm saying, working on the King Supreme joint. Like, bro, that'll be four trades.
I got trades, but they just
Hakuma trade coming soon, though, right?
No, I'm saying this
I'm
Fairy
sure
Tale Nights, there's Skull Kids, like those are both over 100 pages each, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing that,
But
those ain't signed to Bequest though. Those ain't signed to Bequest.
I mean, technically, Harlem and Lumberjacks ain't either. But anyway, carry on.
I be
Now that
how you
that money,
figure
that money definitely.
That's the whole argument. Never mind.
Okay, this the public facing meeting. All right, let's say that for the.
Nah, my bad, bro. I just
we say that for Monday.
My bad, bro. People be forgetting that I had trades. I had trades years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing that.
I brought up the trades.
We gotta cut this chat short. It's about to get crazy in here.
Normal. Trades is normal.
I'll just bring up stuff that's actually in house. You know what I'm saying?
See, an hour is about the limit for the Fireside Chat.
That's the limit. We hit that minute. We hit that third minute of the second hour. Hell nah. Cut it off.
We about to have a trades bundle. You know what I'm saying? When we go to these cons, like, that's a big deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited for the future of Bequest and the books that we're working on and that we already have. The new media side of us trying to, like this Fireside Chats. I don't know if we're supposed to be keeping that stuff under wraps or not. I don't even feel like it. I don't care.
Danny already announced people was signing and coming over here, and you know what I'm saying?
Who's signing and coming over here?
Nah, Guida, we can't do that, Guida. We can't do that. This we can do the fireside chat,
yeah,
but the meetings.
I assure you don't want that.
No, we can't do that, my boy.
You do not want these. You do not want these meetings public. That would be bad for everyone.
Can I pitch this to Bequest? Can I pitch this to Bequest?
Yeah.
Is that Pakuma?
That's Fairy Tale Nights?
No, that's Skull Kids. I got Fairy Tale Night. I got Black Panda, Legend of the Black Panda. Can I pitch all three of them?
Hey, bring them out. He's stunting on us now.
All I'm doing is pointing out that
he's stunting on us now.
These were not offered to our companies, what I'm saying. These were not offered to the company.
Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
They weren't offered to the company was my point. That was all I was saying. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about a title that's actually here already. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just want. I got 300. I just got 300 pages. I want to pitch all of them joints. I just want to see if I can get picked up. Who's the CEO?
You got to talk to yourself, my boy. You gotta.
Yeah. All you gotta do is literally write it down and sign the paper.
Let me go find Umar.
That's literally all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do. You know
That's crazy.
That's it.
We got dope projects in house. Being able to have those bundles when we go to these shows is going to be a big deal. And I think we can become a beacon when people come to these conventions. You know, and people coming to look at Bequest Studios, bring a Top 5 Live back, but under Bequest. I might rename it. Yeah, like I just think the stuff that we have planned.
You said Fort Tales is doing what?
Huh?
If we
I ain't saying
back. Oh, he said top 5, but you bring Fort Tales back.
I ain't saying nothing about it. I can't speak for Fort Tales. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Kyron to cuss me out.
We would also be renaming that. So, and I'm talking to Kyron about bringing it to the Bequest also. So,
Five Tales.
No, definitely won't be
Five Tales.
We did come up with a name that we like. So that was step one.
I'm gonna rename our Negroes arguing in public.
Dang.
We gotta set up a meeting. We gotta set up a meeting with Kyron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who
he said CEOs don't set up meetings. He already talking to Kyron. He's putting the conditions together. And tell us
pardon me,
what it is.
Pardon me, CEO. Pardon me.
Oh, snap.
That part.
It's a lot of power swinging around here today. I don't know what's going on.
No
positivity.
Yeah, you know.
Listen, Danny is like, where you at, Danny? $5 from 10,000. Where you at?
We are about $200 from 10K.
Heck yeah, let's go.
3 days.
This might be the highest grossing joint we had among us. This might be the highest. I think the highest you had was Ace Blade 5.
Ace Blade 5 did
like 11.
Yeah. But King Supreme, I think Super Faster and King Supreme. What did we do on that one? Did we break 10 on?
No, he didn't do Super Faster.
I did do a campaign with
King Supreme Super Faster. No, the Harlem and Black Rose got the 10,000.
Super Bastard was a part of the King Supreme campaign, right?
Yeah.
That's
why whenever I say I'm working on them, I always mention both because they both are part of the campaign.
So yeah,
that's gonna be another 200 pages.
I would like to point out while we in public that Super Bastard and Jax are supposed to be in a story. So I just want to make sure that's publicly said, so that somebody around can't deny that was said.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Yeah, it was said.
Speaking of things that was said, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, there was an announcement, a public announcement that Scarlet Ranger.
That's what I was hinting about.
Was coming to Fourth Wall. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but for a long time, I was trying to get Scarlet Ranger to be a part of that universe. And
wait, what?
I was turned away, and I was not allowed to.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
I remember.
I was not allowed to be a part of
who got the
the group.
Because I remember Ro, you was like, yo, I just need to know some of the lore. And they was like,
right.
Yo, you need to go read the novels that we did
stream down
years ago.
No,
We ain't got time to be explaining all this to you.
This
And I
is
knew what
false,
that
bro.
meant. I knew what that meant. You know, it's
An
like we don't really
an
want,
hour
you
and
know,
10
your
minutes is
little,
when the live started. An hour and 10 minutes is when
We
people just start live.
we don't want your little punk
We
ass, you know.
yeah, an hour and 10 minutes in is lying. What is it? Is this the lying part of the chat? Is that what we're naming this?
I'm just telling you how it made me feel. That's all. I'm just telling you how it made me feel. That's it. You know?
Nah.
It's tough when
Somebody
you're
literally
you're looking through the window and you want to be on the inside, but they just close the curtains.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
Oh
all water
my
under the
God.
bridge because I've now been allowed to, you know, bring some of my ideas and some of my work to
Hey,
to
we
fourth
happy
wall.
about it.
So
I don't care how it happened. I'm happy about it.
Somebody pitched that, you know what I'm saying, the dude trying to make his father proud, you know what I'm saying, might, you know what I'm saying, there could be some interesting, you know what I'm saying, could be some interesting things and connections, you know what I'm saying, but someone that was involved with the dude trying to make his grandfather proud was like, no, I don't really see how that. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
that don't even sound like me, bro. That don't even sound the way you said. I don't even sound like something else.
I literally just did it in exactly your cadence. It was literally the exact one you used.
I don't know, bro.
See, exactly. You just did it. Everyone sees this. That's what I'm saying. It's in public, so I know you.
But hey, it's all water under the bridge. We're gonna have more talks with Fourth Wall about what it looks like for
Is the bridge
Scarlet
broken?
Ranger to be a part of.
Let's do it.
The Fourth Wall universe.
Happy about that.
So speaking of that, what are you individually working on that you want to talk about, you want to announce, you want to let the people know about? Like what's coming up for, because you know, I mean, as Bequest, you know, we got Kadar Chronicles. Was it a Quickstarter or was that a whole Kickstarter we did for that? It was a Quickstarter. Yeah.
Quickstarter.
Yeah. So we did that. Posters came out good, but individually, obviously, we got Ace Blade 10 going on right now. What's next? What we working on? What we doing that you want to talk about? You want to share?
Harlem #2 Kickstarter page is made. Got some people following. The tentative plan is to launch for me and Danny will be down at the Black Atlantic Comic Expo with my bro, with the other big bro, Greg Burnham, in Atlanta. And the goal is to launch Kickstarter that weekend for Harlem #2, which I'm extremely excited about because, you know, I had to put the money together to pay my I had to put the money together to pay my artist, you know what I'm saying, to produce the greatness that he normally does, you know what I'm saying, and I just didn't have the money at the time, and now I do. So now we got some preview pages, and you know, and once we get that joint funded, we get the rest of that joint done, and the cover is October. It'll be coming out on Halloween. And I'm excited about it coming out on Halloween because the extra credit version of Harlem #2 is straight horror. So I am excited to see how people react to that.
You saying too much. You saying too much.
Yeah,
you giving away too much, my boy.
How's that too much?
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's stop.
Are you planning on doing the horror cover? Are you planning on doing the Halloween cover? Because that's the only thing.
Oh yeah, there's a Halloween cover right
yeah.
I'll show it. I'll pull it out.
And he said, yeah. The spoiler king said, nah, bro, you're doing a lot right now.
Too far, bro.
Hey, I'll pull the cover out right now. I'll put it up here.
He said,
yeah. Why not?
Daddy said, no, chill.
The Halloween cover?
No, I ain't got a Halloween cover yet. No. I'm not talking about the joint Wally doing. I'm not talking about the joint Wally doing. I'm talking about the one Guida did.
The Carrie cover, right?
Right. That's
the Carrie.
That's
See,
not your Halloween
now you
cover?
spoiled it. No, it's not the Halloween cover.
No, that's not what you spoiled, though. That's not what I was talking
Wally, what you got going on, Wally?
What I spoil?
What you got going on, Wally?
You know, King Supreme is in motion, Super Bass is in motion, book 2 and 3 of Pakuma is in motion.
Yeah.
The CEOs of Bequest approved the layouts for
Yeah.
the beginning points of Kadara. So, you know, that's been detailed out and inked.
Added the pages.
Huh?
Hold up.
And
Hold
we
up.
ain't even
Hold up.
seen them. I think we should
Hold
show
up.
them right now to everybody. That's
This
what I
is
think we should do.
something. This is something we
Why
don't
not?
talk enough. We don't talk enough about this with Wally, right? Wally, we talk about how great of an artist Wally is, but I don't know if we talk about
How you be cussing me out all the time?
how much work he does, like how prolific Wally is. Wally be putting out content, yo. Like, yo, shout out
Yeah,
to
he just don't like people.
get the CEO his flowers, man. This dude right here, man. He
just don't like people. He don't like people, and he don't like me.
Yeah, I humbly, peacefully receive that. You know, the CEO of Wally's House, co-CEO of Wally's
and
House,
Bequest Studios.
appreciates that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be trying to just do what I'm supposed to do, put the work in. Yeah, Pakuma 2 and 3 on the way. I got another project with the city of Raleigh, but I still don't be talking about it because they still ain't said certain things. So I'm just gonna say I am working on a project with the city of Raleigh. That's coming along pretty dope. All the layouts are done for it, character designs are done for it. Just gotta get some final approvals and then move on to this next stage. So I guess I can say it because Dwayne said it. So Art of War exclusive cover that they're gonna have soon. Though that was approved and the proofs were approved. So those books are in production, and I'll leave it until he's ready to do more with it to announce that. But I'll be taking part in helping to push that. And there's probably some other things I'm forgetting right now, but you know. Oh, well, no, I ain't gonna say nothing about that, bro, because we still got early on with the joint. We, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll talk about that soon.
What you got going?
Me?
Yeah. What you got going on?
I just think it's weird how there's peace there, but it's always hell my way. Whatever.
What you mean? Oh, Harlem. I'm like you already said Harlem, so I'm working on.
I know it's that too. I know it's that too more, but you know.
You notice. I'm glad you noticed that too. Yeah, it's okay.
Covers.
Cry me a river.
I will.
That's where the water under the bridge came from.
That's what. Right. Yeah.
That's why the bridge broke. It ain't under the bridge. It's through it.
Right.
So yeah, I got a lot of irons in the fire right now, but priority is Scarlet Ranger #4 is starting production next month. So we should have that finished by at least end of the year. And then we'll have that trade. We'll have the first 4 issues of the arc completed, and then we'll start gearing up to do the Kickstarter for that. I didn't say before that. So I never had a variant cover for issue #1. And Darius Corey, I think Danny, you sent me a TikTok video with him doing some, I guess it was fan art of Scarlet Ranger, and I was just like, yo, this is incredible. So I actually met him at Heroes Con. Shout out to Heroes Con again. Met him at Heroes. We had a conversation, and that's actually going to be a variant cover for #1. So I think late August, early September, I will do a quick starter to do a print run for that. So I think I'm excited about that. I think that cover came out really, really cool. I'm excited to show that to people and get that ready. Then I'm working on a graphic novel project with another artist that I met out of. He actually lives in Kentucky, but I met him at Heroes Con as well. I'm not gonna say too much about that, but I am about halfway through the script on that. It's probably gonna be about 100 pages.
You told us about this one?
Oh yeah, it's with Bryce, the dude from Kentucky.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm really, and you know what? I did want to say this too. This is my first time. Well, I shouldn't say my first time because I did do this with Wally because we did it with Owner Scar. But even that was different because I wrote the script first and then I sent it to Wally, and then Wally gave me input on the script that I wrote. But working with Bryce is different because so I outlined the entire script, and sent him the outline. So he said, cool. He said, I see all the action parts. I'm gonna go ahead and start mapping out the action pages just to see how many pages we need. So when I got to the action pages, I thought to myself, oh, if he's mapping those out already, what am I going to write here? Like, I don't want to write something that's going to be opposite of what he's already thinking. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just had to get over that, and I just put a little note in the script. I said, hey, this is what I'm seeing for the action scenes. I know you're mapping it out. When we get to it, when you see what I have, we could take, whatever whatever you like from my ideas. If you don't like nothing from this, then we'll just go with everything that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just an interesting process for myself I'm used to just writing everything that I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to just saying, this is what this person looks like. This is what they wearing. This is what boom, boom, boom. But he's doing all of those, visual things, and he's, sending me character designs and things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going to describe no characters. I'm going to just let you, you know what I'm saying? You said you got it. Boom. I'll give you some input. And so my script feels a lot different than how I would usually write my script. I usually am a lot more detailed, but because I know he wants to do some of that stuff, and I just want to leave it open and give him space to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I also, this is a side note, I hope that doesn't feel to him like I'm not pulling my weight. Cause that's not what I'm not trying to like not do the work. I'm just trying to, I don't want to, step on his toes and get into like the visual realm when that's what he's having fun doing, if that makes sense. So anyway, so that's been an interesting process for me, but those are the main things that I'm working on. Scarlet Ranger #4, the variant cover for Scarlet Ranger #1, this project with Bryce that I'm excited about. And I think that's it. I do, me and Wally got a little secret project. We got, saying in the tuck, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all need to announce it if y'all gonna be talking about it. Y'all gonna be talking about it. Y'all need to go ahead and just say what it is.
This how you build intrigue, though. We build an intrigue. You know what I'm saying? We build what are they talking about? So then next time we talk, they're like, hey, y'all remember that project? See, you remember the project because we, it's a psychological tactic. It's all good though.
It's the same as that GTA conversation. You know what I'm saying? How they, don't be doing nothing weird, but they don't have to say it to each other though.
So if Morgan was a rapper, he'd be one of those rappers that would talk about things that's relevant to the people around them, but the public would be like, "What he talking about?
Who he
exactly?
What's that?
Who's that bar about?"
Yeah,
like J. Cole.
Also, I did decide that I'm gonna do Grief's Game as a graphic novel.
Oh, okay.
I literally saw the scene. I saw the opening scene in my head the other day when I was driving, and I said, "Oh no, I have to make this visual." So, I'm excited about that.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out. See, that's intrigue. Nobody knows what Grief's Game is except for us four. So it's cool now. Everybody's gonna be like, what is Grief's Game? Like, what is?
I feel like he may have posted about it a couple times, but it's
I don't think so.
Intrigue.
Breadcrumbs, so you can find. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. So yeah, that's great. So I think we're gonna get up out of here.
I'm not gonna pitch this to Bequest.
Go ahead, Wally.
No, I'll just showing books I will and won't pitch, but I'll pitch this to Bequest. And
yeah, I couldn't even write for Fairy Tales.
Nice. That's pitch that to Bequest. And I got a few of them I could pitch. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell. Hey, shout out to Ben Weiland because he let me know that he was wrong for how you treated me on that Fairy Tales night pitch. So I'm mad about it again.
I don't even know what you just said. You said I say shout out to Ben as well. I don't know what the other part you're talking about.
Yeah, nah, he had my back, and I'm cool with that. So
hey,
Fairy Tale night pitch was not bad.
While we playing, Ben might actually be the real CEO of Bequest.
We might be working for him.
It might be Ben.
We might
be like, hey, have you thought about this? You know what, Ben? That's a great idea, Ben.
And it'd be great ideas too. Now it'd be great ideas.
You're on to something there, buddy. You're on to something there.
The Absolute Couple was a fantastic idea.
For sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Ben.
Ben got a ton of dope ideas. What's Sweetest question? It's a dream team stuff.
The grief
Is
game.
it-
No,
is
that's in your dreams. That's the other that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
other.
That's it. That's in your dreams. That's the other one, Guido.
Oh, more intrigue for the people. Okay.
I don't know if I told you about Grease Game yet.
I am getting messages that we got to wrap this up. So I just want to say on behalf
I just want to know.
of
Karen
Bequest,
Karen told us we got to go.
say yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Shut it down. On behalf of Bequest Studios, thank y'all so much for tuning in, kicking it with us. If you want to support us, please check out patreon.com/Bequest Studios. We're going to be having more content on Patreon, information about upcoming projects, things we're working on, current projects, all of that good stuff. So definitely check us out on Patreon. Also, as I said before, right now you might be watching this on Facebook. You might be watching this on Roland's YouTube. I mean, you could be watching this on a number of channels. Pretty soon, all of these things will be collapsed into Bequest Studios. So definitely check out the Bequest Studios YouTube channel and subscribe to that channel. You can like the video there. You can share this with somebody. But
Bequest Network. If I was the CEO, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Bequest Network.
My.
Yeah. I mean, y'all see how the CEO move, right? You see how he does it. But
dreamer in the mailroom.
do y'all have anything y'all want to say before?
Hey, I'm gonna start calling him Jon Snow. He's Jon Snow, bro. That's who he is.
I don't have a wolf. I don't like snow. And
Jon Snow. That's
I don't know
who
if
he
you looked
is,
at my
bro.
complexion or not, but
Hey, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Opposite of snow.
I don't want it.
Is this guy saying he wants to have a line of people stab somebody? And they got to come back?
Sheesh.
That's what happened to John.
And two Brute? And two Brute?
Ain't nobody in this group named Holly.
Kyron has pulled the plug again. Yo, it's time to go.
I hate to cut y'all off, but does anybody else want to say anything before we get out of here?
Man, I appreciate y'all. And
check out Ace Blade number 10. We got 3 days left. We are at $9,800. Yo, we can get this 10K. Y'all share this campaign with somebody. If you have not backed it, please back it.
Shout out Stephanie, bro. Shout out Stephanie. All of the bar raising that she's doing, all of the doors that she's kicking in. Shout out Stephanie Williams, bro. Big sis out here freaking destroying everything. The Eisner better be hers or it's a riot.
For sure.
Definitely shout out her. Definitely shout out my boy Greg Burnham with the Black Atlantic Comic Expo. Halloween, if y'all haven't already signed up, y'all should do that. Patreon, you know what I'm saying, for us, you know what I'm saying, Bequest Studios Patreon, because we have dope content there.
Yes.
Everybody pray for me, you know what I'm saying, so Wally doesn't continue to verbally assault me all the time.
It's crazy.
Wally, do you have any parting words for the people?
Don't be no sucker.
True.
Don't do sucker shit.
Words to live by.
Support dopeness even in the early stages.
Come on.
Stay authentic.
Yeah.
And know that sometimes Morgan just drinks a little too much water and it rushes to his head really fast and he starts saying things that he don't even know what he's talking about himself. Outside of that, please support Stephanie, support anything that's dope and that's pushing the envelope. My brother Danny has the Kickstarter. He needs this money so he can buy more of your books. So please support his campaign.
That's true.
For sure.
Shouts to Ro for putting this idea together to start doing things like this. More to come. Pause. And
whoa.
Yeah. Now, the real CEO said we got to go.
Yeah, we got to go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This has been Bequest Studios, and we will see y'all soon. Peace.